Retirement taught me something nobody warned me about, and surprisingly, it had very little to do with money. For years, we're taught to focus on retirement accounts, investments, pensions, and making sure we've saved enough. Those conversations are important, but there's another side of retirement that almost nobody prepares you for. It's the emotional transition. It's waking up one morning and realizing your entire routine, your identity, and even your sense of purpose have changed overnight. For decades, your days are structured. You have meetings, responsibilities, deadlines, coworkers, and people counting on you. Then suddenly the alarm clock isn't necessary anymore. At first, that freedom feels exciting. You can sleep in, travel whenever you want, and finally tackle all those projects you've been putting off. But after the excitement settles, many retirees tell me the same thing. They start asking themselves, now what? That's a question very few people expect to ask after spending their entire lives looking forward to retirement. Over the years, I've had the privilege of helping so many families transition into active adult living throughout Greater Sacramento, and one conversation comes up again and again. People don't regret retiring. They simply wish someone had prepared them for how different life would actually feel. Retirement isn't just leaving a career. It's creating a brand new lifestyle, and that takes intention. One of the biggest lessons people discover is that the home they loved for decades may no longer support the life they want to live. The large backyard that once hosted birthday parties now requires hours of maintenance. Empty bedrooms sit unused. Stairs become a little less convenient each year. Suddenly, weekends are filled with home projects instead of adventures. Instead of enjoying retirement, many people find themselves taking care of a house that's simply become too much. That's why so many people begin exploring 55 plus communities in Roseville, Lincoln, Rockland, and throughout Greater Sacramento. And here's something I love sharing with clients. These communities aren't about slowing down, they're about creating more freedom. Less maintenance means more time for the things that truly matter. Maybe that's spending mornings on the golf course, joining a pickleball league, taking an art class, volunteering, traveling more often, or simply enjoying coffee with neighbors who are in the same stage of life. The lifestyle becomes the priority instead of the house. What often surprises people the most is how quickly they build new friendships. After retirement, it's easy to worry about losing daily social connections from work. But in the right community, people naturally connect through clubs, fitness classes, neighborhood events, walking groups, and shared interests. Before long, many tell me they have a more active social life than they did while they were working. The happiest retirees I've met all seem to have one thing in common. They didn't just retire from something, they retired to something. They chose a lifestyle that matched the next chapter they wanted to create instead of simply staying where life had always been comfortable. They gave themselves permission to imagine what their ideal everyday life could actually look like. If retirement is somewhere on your horizon, whether it's next year or 5 years from now, start thinking beyond your finances. Think about how you want to spend your mornings. Think about the kind of neighbors you want. Think about how much maintenance you really want to deal with. Think about whether your current home is helping you enjoy life or quietly limiting it. The best retirement plans aren't just built around numbers. They're built around the life you want to wake up to every single day. And when you find the right home in the right community, retirement doesn't feel like the end of a career. It feels like the beginning of your best chapter yet. This is Sherry Walker, your trusted realtor in Greater Sacramento. Ciao for now.